start of the 10,000 meters. Ruben Longo CEO of North Rift will be fancying his chances here.
10,000 meters.
The likes of Kimunyan, Kevin Kiplagat, and Stanley Nji here off Central. Another very brilliant long distance athlete here. Will be fancying his chances in this 10,000 meters. Of course, 3 athletes expected to go through in this one, but that will only happen if they beat the standard qualification time of 28 minutes 38 seconds, and that on your screens at the moment is Peter Mutie Makau, of course, as they complete the first lap of these 10,000 meters.
Francis Apong, Kouma, Nyanguru Athletics Club, Richard Kimunyan, Toronto.
As they complete the first lap of this one. Remember, 25 laps of this one. Very tactical, of course, and still in the lead is Peter Mutie Makau of the coast. Francis Abonko of Nyahuru Athletic Club still there. And that's Wesley Langat of police taking charge of matters here. Also in the front is Richard Kimunyan. If you're joining us, this is the 10,000 meters men final with Wesley Langat exchanging leads right now. With Richard Kimunyan and now falling to third. Stanley Nji here still there. And of course, Kelvin Kiplangat of Central. Stanley Nji here running from behind at the moment. The man who has a very, very, very good kick. As they complete 2.5 laps of this 10,000 meters. Look at how they've done it. Averaging around 1 minute 25 seconds in each lap. So they are well in within the 28 minute 38 qualification standard time. And right now in the lead is Wesley Langat of police, who looks really, really strong. Peter Mutie Makau still hanging in there. Francis Abong. Dismas Lokira of KDF still there. Nji here still way back. Hasn't made a move yet. And that is Abong Koumua still controlling matters here. And now Stanley Nji here moves to third place. James Waweru Gishuru of CZ Promotion in the top 5 at the moment as they come towards completing the 4th lap. 21 laps to go in this one. Still early days here, and you can feel that it's slowly taking shape with police. Wesley Langat falling away a little bit behind after leading in the first 2 laps. So 21 laps to go in the 10,000 meters. Nji here from the outside. Looks really, really strong, this man representing Central. But then watch out for Kelvin Kiplangat, now in second place, just behind Francis Abong Koumwa. Francis Abong still in the lead, but that's Njihia now controlling matters. Heading into the fifth lap of this 10,000 meters, 20 to go. If you're joining us, we are live from the Nyayo National Stadium for the All Africa Games Athletics Trials happening here at the Nyayo Stadium in Nairobi's Central Business District. Remember, the games begin on 8th, that's on Friday. So the athletes will straight away go into action in Accra, depending on the timetable. And that is Stanley Njihia in the lead at the moment. If you're joining us, this is the 10,000 meters. Wherever you are, welcome aboard. As we take you through the paces, the laps, and of course the disappointments, and of course the excitement here at the Nyayo National Stadium. And I can see Dismas Lokira of KDF struggling literally to stay with the rest of the team. And of course, the man from National Police Service, that is Wesley Langat, has fallen way, way back into this one. And it is the sixth lap of the 10,000 meters. And of course, this man, Francis Abong Koum of Nyahururu Athletics Club, Stanley Njihia, exchanging leads there as they try break away from the rest of the field. That is Francis Abong, doesn't want to let it go at the moment. Peter Mwaniki Aila of KDF now in third place, just behind. Njihia, the tallest of these athletes, of course, is Njihia. That is Peter Mwaniki Aila The weather now becoming a little bit warmer after a very cold morning here, and which was very windy, and we witnessed a very interesting 200 meters where Millicent Ndoro clocked 22.88 seconds, and of course it was an official time. We'll be waiting to see what time she's made to and maybe qualify for the games as we hand you over to Charity.
Is coming to Kenya, Ngong to be specific, Ngong Race Course, on May 13th, and we are very ready. We've done already, the local organizing committee is up and running. We've met several times, and we've established our secretariat now in Nyayo Stadium, and everything is live. We've done the course inspection. The first one was by our local organizing committee, which was held in Ngong somewhere in January. And we've secured everything in Ngong Race Course. You know, Ngong Race Course has been a traditional cross-country course for Athletics Kenya. But uniquely, this is for schools now. And it is a highly modified cross-country in that we are not running the normal cross-country that you know, that a course goes for about 2 kilometers. This one, it's customized to schools, and it's age specific. We have those under 12 and under 15 who will run their specific, their longest distance is 5.5 kilometers in it. So we've designed it, we are up to the task. We did that, we rigged that one. The International Schools Federation came for inspection all the way from Switzerland. And for their first inspection gave us a clean bill of health to continue planning for it. Now on 13th and 14th, they shall be in Kenya also for the second inspection and probably the last inspection of the course to ensure that we are very ready. In our part, we are very ready. We are coming to present the entire course to International Schools Federation. We give them all the technical specifications that we have identified, give them all the maps, all the accommodation areas that we've already identified, and including all travel logistics. You know, there is that protocol that of clearance of students all the way from all over the world. Last month in China, they confirmed their participation. About 112 countries have registered, but they are yet to confirm their participation. But at least 90% of them will participate. It's an event for the children. Children all over the world are coming for cross-country. They ended the soccer tournament in China. Now they are coming to track now in May. And we are very ready. The biggest and enormous task that we have is now making the Team Kenya. Team Kenya already, we have a deadline to submit, I think before 11th of this month. We are submitting the long list. The long list means every probable of cross-country. And as we are saying now, Kenya, together with the schools and their federations, are now at county stage. And we want to take all the representatives from the counties as our probables, because as they come to nationals for the trials, those are the people we will be selecting from. We'll select a maximum of 60 students who will participate in the event in May, and the selection process has begun. Now the director for schools is up on it and is taking up the challenge. We'll have a very strong team, as usual, from kids. Yes.
And perhaps what are some of the barriers that you're thinking about for the course?
The barriers that are in the course are children friendly. One of the biggest barriers that is available are the corners. You understand the sharp corners and all those. It's a great thing. Children also love climbing smaller mountains and all those things. We shall have some things like that. Ngong Race Course is also full of grass and everything. The children will love to run on grass and all those things. And those are the barriers that are there. They are not as modified as as you can get in the senior one, but these are children-specific barriers that the children will enjoy. Yes.
And what are some of the accommodation venues that you have identified?
Internationally, you see the standards are the international standards, and we're going for 4-star and 5-star hotels around Nairobi. And until they confirm, we've just identified. Until they confirm is when we can announce the accommodations. Yes.
Thank you so much and all the best.
Thank you.
That was Mr. Kennedy Tanui talking about the World School Cross Country that is upcoming, and it will be a kids event. We are also joined by Mark Mutai. Mark Mutai is here. He'll be talking about the performance of the 4x4 relay team at the World Indoor Championships that was just held in Glasgow. Mark is also the 2010 New Delhi Commonwealth Games 400-meter champion, and also they won a silver in the 4x4. Mark, perhaps tuambie, the 4x4 team has already broken the African record and the Kenyan record. What's your take on that?
I think my take on that is that at least for the few years, Kenya has now started to participate in the indoor games. For many years, we've not been taking part in those championships. So to many athletes, it looks like a new environment. But now that they have gotten an opportunity to go there and compete, they are now setting records after records because they are learning how to run in a small indoor track. And their performance in Glasgow was impressive. And if we pick from there, it can improve better.
What do you think could have been done? Maybe because they narrowly missed the chance to be on the podium, they finished 4th. What do you think could have been improved a bit for them to be able to medal the next time?
Probably maybe what could have been done before their travel was that the team could have been in a small camp before their travel, so that they are oriented on the few techniques that are required during the indoor championships, and maybe polishing on their speeds and battle handling. If that was done, maybe the team could have given a better time, and also they could have finished at the podium. Yeah.
Your prediction, you see us making tour for the Olympics?
Probably on the Olympics, I am certain that the sprinters, especially the 400 meters runners and 200 and 100 will make to the team. For now, we have several 45 meters runner, 45 athletes who have run the 45 so far. And now, being still early, we still have about 2 months before the trials. I am certain that maybe they will have individuals running at the 400 meters at the Olympics and also at the relays, because Kenya have that capacity of producing a very good team that can score a medal at the Olympics.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was Mark Mutai giving his views on the 400, on the 4x4 relay team that was just in Glasgow. He's saying that Kenya has a huge potential of medaling for the Olympics medals, and he's hoping that with a few training here and there, they will be able to make it. Over to you, Greg, on the commentary booth.
Current world record holder, Joshua Cheptegei, broke it from Ethiopian Kennedy Secretary.
Thank you so much, Charity. With 10 laps to go in this one, Francis Aboncombe of Nyahururu Athletics Club taking matters into his own hands now in the lead as we get towards the business end of matters here at the Nyayo National Stadium. It's the 10,000 meters men final. If you're joining us, of course, the women's 10,000 meters happened yesterday, and on your screens, of course, is Richard Kimunyan in number 2 at the moment. And Nji here hasn't yet made a move, currently in 7th place. And that is Kevin Kiplagat, currently occupying the 3rd position as they head towards the last 9 laps of these 10,000 meters. And you can feel nothing much to separate these athletes. Richard Kimunyan in 2nd place, and of course that is Francis Aboncombe in 1st place, just ahead of Kevin Kiplangat of Central Rift. It's now sunny here in Nairobi, quite chilly in the morning. A few rain showers here and there, and of course it was very windy, and I'll be looking forward to see the official times posted in the 200 meters, both men and women, as the 10,000 meters athletes come towards the water point. Who will pick the water bottle? None of them wants to quench his thirst to this moment. And of course, Francis Abonkuma of Nyahururu Athletic Club still in the lead as they head towards the last 8 laps of this one.
The big man from Kenya Defense Forces and the high jump.
Heading into the last 7 laps, and that's Francis Abong Komwa still in the lead. Richard Kimunyan of Torongo still hanging in there. Peter Mwaniki Aila of KDF currently in 4th position. That is Francis Abonko on the outside. Kevin Kiplagat also in there, and that is Francis Abong taking the inside lane at the moment. Wesley Langat of Police might have found this too grueling, and that's the man, Evans Keitany, in the last position of the first lot of this one. But that is Francis Abong in the lead currently, just ahead of Kevin Kiplangat of Central Rift. And this is the 10,000 meters men final. Watch out also for Ruben Longosio of North Rift now coming into the picture as they go ahead towards the last 6 laps of this race. 22 minutes is the time, so they are well within the qualification time. Remember, we said it is 28 minutes 38 seconds, the standard qualification time for the Accra Games. But right now it seems that every athlete in the first lot is able to break that time and of course qualify for the championship. Francis still in the lead, and that is Kevin Kiplangat instead exchanging the water bottles there to quench their thirst and of course cool down the heat here at the Nyayo National Stadium. It's a fluctuating weather here, and it is making the athletes at least try to adjust to the conditions. But it's now Kelvin Kiplangat in the lead. Stanley Nji here for the first time steps forward from the outside, now taking the lead as they head towards the last 5 minutes. This is his typical fashion, running from behind, then taking matters towards the last 5 laps of this one. Is Stanley Nji here currently in the lead, and a little bit of push and shove there, and that allowing Dismas Lokira to take the lead for the first time. Nji here now falling into 4th place, and Francis Abonkoma now in 2nd place. But it is Dismas Lokira of KDF currently in the lead as we head towards the business end of matters here in the 10,000 meters. That is Dismas Lokira currently in the lead, just ahead of Kevin Kiplangat. Peter Mwaniki Aila now in 3rd. Stanley Njia falling way behind, might have fallen off the race. The pace seems to be too high for him, and he might not be in the picture as we head towards the last 4 laps of this 10,000 meters. If you're joining us, this is the final day of the athletics trials for the 13th All Africa Games to be held in Accra from Friday. But this is the man that is currently leading matters here, and this is Dennis Lokira of Kenya Defense Forces. 4 laps to go in this one. Kevin Kiplangat putting a check on Dismas, and let's see how it goes. The sun out for a moment. Nji here has fallen way back, and he might be out of the picture at the moment because you look at what is currently happening. 7 athletes into the last 3 laps of this one. It's 3.5 laps to go, and now that is the man from National Police Service who couldn't really cope up with the rest of the field. That is Wesley Langat being lapped there by the likes of Kelvin Kiplangat and of course Dismas Lokira. And now Evans Keitany also fancies his chances now in fourth. Dismas Lokira still in the lead. 3 laps to go in this one. 25 minutes gone in this 10,000 meters. And that is Kevin Kiplangat in second place, of course. Ruben Longo Siwa still in the picture. Stanley Nji here in 8th position. Not the position he really thought he would be. This experienced runner. But in the lead currently is this man from the Kenya Defence Forces, Dismas Lokira. Kelvin Kiplangat, the lanky athlete, in second place, waiting to pounce. It's now down to 4. Francis Abon Komwa in third currently, and of course Evans Keitany. So it's Dismas Lokira leading the pack. Kelvin Kiplangat in second, Francis Komwa in third, and of course Evans Keitany in fourth. That is Dismas Lokira of KDF still in the lead, now striding and steaming away from the rest of the pack. Francis Abon Komwa now in second place, but that is Dismas Lokira checking over his shoulder to see who is trying to come closer to him. It is Dismas now stretching his lead as they head towards the last 300 meters of this one. Evans Keitany now occupying the fourth place.
This is the 10,000 meters. Francis Goma still leading so far. Kelvin in the second position now.
It is Dismas Lokira in the lead.
Now going for the 410 meters to go now.
Francis Komwa hitting the bell in second place, but it's Dismas in first, Evans Keitany in third.
Dismas now taking the lead.
It is Dismas Lokira of KDF. Francis Komwa in second place, Evans Keitany in third, as they head towards the last 250 meters of this 10,000. It's Dismas, Evans, and of course Francis Keitany. It is Dismas Lokira checking over his left shoulder, his right shoulder. He's trying to locate Francis Komwa, who is coming in really fast as they head towards the last bend of this one. Evans Keitany falling to third, but it's now Dismas Lokira checking again. Where is Francis? Dismas streams away from Evans, and of course it is Dismas of KDF who will be winning the 10,000 meters here at the Nyayo National Stadium. We'll be looking at the time 28.36 with Francis Abon Komwa coming in second and the man from North Rift, Evans Keitany, in third. That's the end of the 10,000 meters final, and of course they are well